Hey everyone, Sylvia here. This is the third part in the JavaScript for Beginners series, and in this video we're going to be covering strings. So we're going to talk about what they are and the special cases of when they can be used. So let's begin. So if you haven't already pulled up the strings JavaScript file on the left, you can go ahead and do so. These are some of the things we're going to cover in the video today. So open up your console log and let's get started. Strings are basically a data type in JavaScript that represent text, and they're used to print things, whether it's an expression or a value. You can use it to have JavaScript basically represent a sentence or a string of text. With strings, they can be done with either the quote or single quote text. So if we do, this is a tutorial on strings, that would print out the sentence, this is a tutorial on strings. Similarly, if we did, this is a sentence, it will print out the same string, this is a sentence. So both single and double quotes can be used to identify strings as long as the quotes start and end from the beginning to the end. There's one incorrect way though to use strings, and one example is for example, if we had a variable a, this is a sample sentence here. So we have the word sentence without a string attached to it or without any quotes attached to it. That will come up as a syntax error because there are no quotes between those characters, which means JavaScript doesn't know how to interpret that. That is basically what strings are. They can also be used to create special characters or include them. In certain instances, maybe you want to include a new line or create a space between a line, and the only way to do that is by inserting special characters. So for example, this is line 1 \n, and this is the second line. So the \n quoted inside the string will not be printed. Instead, what that \n will do is actually indent to a new sentence, causing indentation. So another example of special characters is, this is line 1 \t, and this is the second line. So here you can see an additional space was included within the string right here, and that's what \t does. It adds a new space or a tab. One other thing that you may want to consider is turning the special characters into actual symbols. So for example, let's say you wanted to use a quote inside the string or an exclamation point inside the string. This is how it would be done. This is test \again quote that backslash, quote the backslashes. Again, with these backslashes, they really do represent the entry of a new special character being included inside a string. So what this is going to print out is quotes around that, and this backslash allowed for the apostrophe T, I think that's what you call it, to actually be printed within the string. Another example, again with the quotes. Let me just put another quote there. Here is another wacky test. Backslash, exclamation point. Here is a backslash, dot, dot, dot. 2 backslashes. So what do you think this will print out? This sentence included the exclamation point and it included an extra backslash. So in general, you can say that in order to include a special character within a string sentence or statement, you have to pretty much use the backslash. One last example on strings in this video I want to cover is concatenation. And this is basically combining 2 strings into one. And here's an example. Water plus melon will print out the statement watermelon. And if we did watermelon plus French fries, that's going to print out, oh no, I am typing too fast. Watermelon French fries. Now that doesn't look like a real sentence, so we're going to include a space after melon, and there you go, watermelon French fries. You can even put another space here. So that's the basics of concatenation, combining 2 strings into one print statement. And there you go. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Feel free to subscribe. Again, I have these examples in the GitHub link below, and you can reference them at any time. Thanks, and look forward to teaching you more about the basics of JavaScript.